All right, let's talk about a chef who didn't just find success online. He basically tore up the rulebook for food content and started over from scratch. Okay, let's just start with one thing. This number right here, 50 million. That is how many followers Nick DiGiovanni has across his platforms. It's an absolutely staggering figure that puts him in a totally different league.
So the big question is, how on earth does one chef build an audience that's bigger than the entire population of Spain? It's a story that's less about just cooking and more about building a modern media empire from the ground up.
Now, if you're not familiar with him, Nick first popped up on our screens as a finalist on MasterChef. But his real journey, the one we're talking about, that kicked off after the show, when he swapped a traditional TV kitchen for the Wild West of YouTube and TikTok. And from there, he became a truly global creator.
So to really get what he's all about, we have to look at his recipe for going viral. Because what he's doing, it's a totally new kind of food content, and it's perfectly built for a new generation of viewers.
Yeah, just forget everything you know about those slow, formal cooking shows from back in the day. Nick's style is, well, it's chaotic, it's super high energy, and it is 100% pure entertainment. In a world where attention spans are short, he turns cooking from a boring lesson into a fun, exciting adventure that hooks you from the very first second.
So what's the secret sauce here? Well, it's a mix of a few key things. We're talking huge, over-the-top challenges, putting his own creative spin on viral recipes, and of course, collabs with massive names, like his former judge, Gordon Ramsay. Every single video feels like an event, and that formula is built to go viral.
And look, this isn't just about making cool videos. It's about breaking records. I mean, when you team up with Gordon Ramsay to make the world's largest beef Wellington, you're not just cooking anymore, right? You're creating an absolute spectacle that people have to see.
And that same ambition, that drive to create these huge events, well, it led him to one of his most innovative projects yet, the Subathon. This was an experiment that really took live content to a whole new level. Okay. So for anyone who's not in the loop, a subathon is basically a non-stop live stream. The viewers have to hit goals, like subscribing, to keep the stream from ending. It's the super interactive format that just drives insane amounts of engagement.
But Nick's subathon wasn't just any subathon. He had this unique formula. Yeah, about half of it was that amazing, entertaining food content we all know. But the real genius was mixing that with strategies designed for record-breaking engagement, and this is key, a big chunk dedicated to social good. This was never just about building his own brand. It was about building a community with a real purpose.
And that social good part? That wasn't just for show. He actually partnered with groups like the Farmling Project to donate meals. He was turning all that digital engagement into a real tangible impact in the world. And that's something that really connects with his audience on a deeper level.
You know, when you build that kind of community with a real purpose, it's the perfect launchpad for what comes next. And that's how he took this massive audience and built a brand that is so much more than just a YouTube channel.
I mean, he's really built a whole empire here. You've got his best-selling cookbook, Knife Drop, which isn't just recipes, it's his whole high-energy vibe in a book. Then there's his own premium salt line, Osmo, which is the same stuff he uses in his videos, building that trust. It's just a masterclass in taking a digital brand and making it real.
And just look at the reception. A 4.9 out of 5-star rating. That's not just a number. That is a powerful signal of the quality and the connection he's built. It proves that his audience doesn't just watch him, they really, truly trust him.
Okay, so let's tie this all together. Let's talk about the new creator blueprint. Why does Nick DiGiovanni's success really matter in the grand scheme of things?
This quote from the source just hits the nail on the head. He's a true inspiration in the creator economy. Why? Because he showed everyone how you can achieve massive scale while still having a genuine connection and making a positive impact.
And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. We've seen his formula: entertainment, record-breaking engagement, and a real social mission. So the question is this unique mix the new blueprint for the future of all content?